I finally dragged myself away. It was getting crazy. We got literally a couple of minutes of beautifully soft light, no rays coming through, and I thought, oh, we're gonna get it. But no, you could see the fog bank lifting. No, start again. You could see the fog bank dropping, so it allowed the sun just to peek over and shed a nice little bit of light on the leany trees and the trees on the other side of the pathway. But it lasted 5 minutes, if that. So I thought, right, I've taken far too many images here. I'm going to make a move. And I've headed over to another location, and out of respect for another photographer, I'm not going to say where it is. If you want to find it, that's absolutely fine. I found it through just driving round. I knew what I was looking for. It was on a video, and the particular photographer said he was shown it and he was asked not to say where it was, so I'm going to stick with that. Possibly not the best time of year to be here. What's attracted me as I've driven past was we've got the odd branch with beech leaves on them, which are golden brown, and everything else is quite green. The mist is hanging around on the perimeter of this little woodland, and it's blue. And I'm guessing it's just the way the light falls. There's an awful lot of deforestation being carried out up here. They might have been dead, I don't know, is it to stop the spread of tree diseases? And there's some huge tracks where some massive earth movers have been. And there's nobody here. The road you drive down, there's a couple of lay-bys, pull-ins on either side. I think there's one car, which is weird. It's Saturday morning. I expected to see a lot more dog walkers out, and it is 10 o'clock. But anyway, I digress. I have seen my first image, and we're still with the 70 to 200. And actually, I thought I'd lined it up sensibly, and then where you are is an even better position. Now, I have just noticed that my lens is Aki. So I'm going to try and find a lens cloth and just clean it off, because it's been sat in the car. Although it was in the back of the car, or the van, the temperature back there was still greater than it is out here. So we've missed it up a little bit, so I'm going to take the opportunity just to clean her off. But yes, it's only a small woodland, or this particular area is only small, so it shouldn't take me too long to wander around. That's a bit better. Should we take my lens hood off? And once I get lined up for my first composition, I will grab another wheel with you. So excuse me while I do some housekeeping. Well, I've been wandering around this little tree, and you can see. Shall I go and stand in front just for a change? Just in case you can't see. I keep getting distracted by people with doggies. This is what caught my eye. The remainder of the last of the autumn colours. These leaves just don't seem to want to drop. And I've been mooching around trying to frame it so we had a bit of blank space in the background. And I think I've managed it. I did originally try it from over there, but there's so much toot on the ground, and there's a fallen tree or fallen branch in the background, and it just made it feel a little bit uncomfortable. The issue with this particular shot, and I don't know if I'm going to go out of frame, there's a tree stump here. So I had a choice of either zoom in and crop that out, or use that to anchor the right hand side of the image. And I think I've done both. And then I might have to do a bit of gardening here. Hold on a second. I'm not so keen on that. That's better. So we've got the mist in the background, and that is softening it. And I've gone back down to my preferred f2.8, I might have been at f3.5, one of those two, just to, again, increase the softness in the background. I am shooting at, let me just have a look at the camera because I can't remember. I'm shooting portrait orientation. I did try it landscape. I'm at f2.8, 1/80th of a second. For some random reason, my ISO's still at 125. And white balance is on 58, no it's not, it's at 6250 on this. Simply because, oh no it's not, it's 5850. I didn't want too much blue. If that makes sense. This mist is creating a real blue feeling. So that particular image has the furthest tree trunk that's been chopped in it, and it's come right into the bottom of the trunk with the leaves on it. If I zoom out a little bit, I can get the other trunk, the other stump in, and that just leaves a little bit of room to the left hand side of that tree with the branch on it. And I don't know which one I prefer. That's too bright. I'm going for quite a moody look, so I'm now at 1/100th of a second, 1/100th. That's better. The mist falling off in the background. They're all in portrait orientation. Landscape orientation is a bit messier because I pick up the tut on the right hand side of the image. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure about that, but I'm going to take it because the worst that can happen is I delete it. There's always something goes wrong when I come out, and this time I've left the batteries for my audio recorder on the spare bed. I know exactly where they are. So this is going to be very quick. The rest of it might be audio straight into the phone. We'll have to see. Just very quickly, this woodland is amazing. Oh, and I've just met a very nice chap called John. And it's quite embarrassing when I meet people that know me but I don't know them because they watch my channel. So hello John, nice to meet you. Hope you had a good morning. He's out with a film camera. Nutter. This little setup here fascinates me. The canopy is broken above and it's putting some beautiful light on the bark. It's wonderful. And I'm trying all sorts of different angles to try and get something that I'm happy with. Annoyingly, I'm getting a better shot with my phone. Not the overall image, but the composition is working better on my phone than it is with either of my lenses. I've tried the 17-55, that's what I'm on now, and I've tried the 11-16. Too much distortion on the Tachyna. The 17-55, the Nikon, that's working okay, and again I've dropped down to f2.8. Oh, this place is phenomenal. Anyway, I know I'm rushing, but that's because I'm conscious that my audio is about to conk out on me. Let me just have a quick looky. Oh, it's still going at the moment. I can see me wandering around here for a good hour and then going over the road. So I may not talk to you again today. Depends on how the battery goes. I'll put the images up. I hope you like them. These are going to be dark and moody and mysterious. Oh, this is fantastic. This is definitely a place I will be back to. I say that so often, don't I? But yes, I've tried that composition just on its own and it looks quite majestic, and I've tried it with the tall fir tree to the right hand side. Not quite sure which one I prefer. There's a broken branch on this tree and that just interferes with everything a little bit too much for me, but I'm not going to go and pull it out of the way because that's just not cricket. So yes, that's it. I may catch you again later, but if I don't, thanks for coming along. And I'll see you very soon. Have a good week, guys and gals. Toodles!